What's up, everybody? Anthony here. I got some search and destroy for you guys. And again, before I even get into this commentary, I just want to say something real fast to all my subscribers, all my friends, all of you that watch my videos. Thank you for sticking around, especially with the lack of uploads that have been happening in the last couple months. To be honest, it isn't even from a lack of time. It's just me being freaking lazy is all it is. So again, I apologize, and I'm gonna try to post more often. It's just I haven't even been playing video games, honestly. Since I got robbed, actually, I've noticed that I haven't even touched my games. And it's crazy, because I was actually starting to play again before I got robbed, but just, I don't know, something about, you know, getting my TV stolen and then having to buy a new one. I just haven't really played on my new one, which, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But I wanted to talk about more so a feeling than a memory. I mean, it's a really intense memory, and it's something that we do all the time. It's something that you're watching me do right now, which is play video games online, and more specifically a first-person shooter, and even more specifically a Call of Duty game. I just started thinking about it the other day because people were talking about, you know, back in the PS2 days and the Xbox days, where a game had to come out and it had to be perfect when it came out. There was no patches, there was no, you know, downloads or hot fixes or anything like that. There was none of that. The game had to come out good, otherwise people weren't going to buy it, because if there was a game-breaking bug or a glitch, no one's going to want to buy it, because it has to come out the way it's supposed to be. And so developers took more time. But then I also started thinking about it, and I mean, it really just looking at it, how important the online aspect of games are nowadays. And that made me start thinking of something else. It made me think of the way I felt the first time I played a game online. And the first game that I ever played online, it was Halo, but I didn't really like Halo too much. I didn't enjoy it. So the first time I really enjoyed myself in a multiplayer game was Call of Duty 4, and that's probably the same for a lot of you that are watching this video. I just started thinking about those memories that I had, the feelings that I got, like, just, it was completely different. The approach that I had to the online aspect of gaming at that point in 2008 was just so much different than what it is now. Now it's like I hop on, I say whatever the hell I want to say on the microphone. I'm very comfortable. It's just whatever. I'll run around like I can't stay the fuck still. I play like I'm on freaking speed or something, and that's just how I play. But back in the day when I first started playing, and I wish I had some gameplay from back when I was like this, I was super into it. I was paranoid. I was captivated by this world that was opened up to me, and it was just like, wow, like this is what I've been missing out on, because I've never been a PC gamer. This is what I'm missing out on. This is amazing. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this. This is just incredible. I'm actually playing against other people, and so what that made me do is, it was like, oh no, like they can see what I'm doing, so it made me try harder. And I was like trying to stay alive, and I was being super tactical and like really conservative with the way I played, and I played super slow, and it was just like, I don't want to die, because dying is a bad thing. Granted, I died a lot anyway. I mean, I used to go 3 and 33 in team death matches. People fucking hated me. They used to call me out on my teams. They used to be like, yo, human, you fucking suck, get off the game. And I'm just like, man, that's me. Hurt my feelings. But anyway, it's just, man, it's crazy. Like, I was really shy on the microphone. I wouldn't talk a lot. It was just so intense. It was so intense. The intensity level was just so high, and it was just like a drug almost. And I wanted to do it over and over and over again. And playing video games online, that was my shit. That was my life. That was what I liked to do. It got to the point during Modern Warfare 2 where I would play it like 15 hours a day. Now, obviously, that's not healthy, and nobody should do anything for 15 hours a day, no matter what it is. But that's where it got to, and you guys know all about that. If you guys haven't seen my story, go look back in my videos, and I tell you guys where I'm from and where I've come from, and the amazing things that God has done for my life. And this isn't some religious thing. It's just straight up, it's a real relationship with my Creator, with my Father. And I know that He's real, because He's never let me down now in my entire life. And that's just all I got to say about it. I'm not going to go on too much about it, but I do believe in God, and I know He's real. But anyway, back to the topic I was talking about. Just really like the feeling that you had. Imagine that. Just think about that for a minute. Think about how you approach games when you first started playing them online. Did you take it more seriously than you do now? Or did you just act like it was whatever? Because right now, when I get on a game, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. But back then, it was something serious. Like, I had to post good numbers, and it was just important to be on the top of the lobby. Now I don't care about any of that stuff. And obviously, I post the games that I do better in on my channel, because I'm not the best player, and I've never even tried saying that. Like, my channel is not built around getting better. I really can't help you guys get better because I'm not that great, and I don't feel like I'm the type of person to give advice on getting better at a game. My channel is really based off of my life, what I like to talk about, and giving advice from what I've experienced, sharing my life experiences. And that's something that I've just been thinking about a lot lately, is just my love for gaming and how it's changed over the years. And it's still there, it's just a different type of love. It's more of a standoffish type. And I mean, a lot has to do with you know, me having my girlfriend now, and things are going good with her. They're actually going a lot better now than they were. Things got bad for a bit. They got really bad, and that's actually part of the reason why I hadn't posted in a couple weeks, was because things got really bad with her, and it got to the point where we actually split up for about a week. But then she called me and she wanted me back, and you know, that the rest is you know, we're good now. Like, things are great now. They're better than they ever have been. But I gotta tell you guys, a relationship is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and so before all of you get into one, I just want to make sure that you guys know that it's going to take some work. But if you find that girl that it's worth it with, then you're doing the right thing. And no matter what anybody else tells you, if you're happy with that person, then just be happy with that person. Don't really worry about what anybody else is saying. But I mean, it's just crazy. I want to start playing right now. Actually, I really seriously think I might play some games today. And granted, I say that right now, but you know how that works. You think you're gonna play games, and then you go and you click on Reddit, and Reddit wastes like 5 hours of your life, and I don't know. But I want to start playing again. I miss games, and I really do, and I enjoy them. And I've just been thinking a lot about where they've been. They've always been there in my life. They've always been that constant thing. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the semester's winding up in a week. I have one more week of school. It's actually one more day. I just have my finals on next Wednesday. I'm excited about that. But the better thing is I've been talking about wanting to get another job, because everybody knows, you know, you guys know, I work with my dad, DJing and specializing in weddings on the weekends. But I wanted to get a job during the week because that extra income, and I had the extra time during the summer. Well, the cool story is I actually got a lead from my professor, and she told me, she said, hey, I have a friend who's looking to hire a college student. It's going to be an office setting for the summer. It's, you know, it's good pay, this and that. And I was like, well, I'm interested. Like, you know, hey, yeah. So I made my resume. Anyway, long story short, 2 interviews later, I'm actually going to be working for a company called Harvest Fresh International Incorporated. What that is, basically, it's a broker for produce, which is really cool for me because I eat a lot of produce, so I can relate to it. But basically, what they do is they facilitate deals between like distributors of produce and the people who sell it. You know, like Vons or Walmart or whatever. So it's cool. Like, that's going to be a good job. It's going to help me with experience and whatnot. But more importantly, it's going to give me something to do during the summer. It's going to give me that, you know, that typical, well, my case, it's going to be a 6:30 to 3 job, but, you know, like that 9 to 5 type of setting during the week. And then I'll do my DJing thing on the weekend, extra income. And it's just going to be good, you know, maybe, might even get an Xbox if that continues. And then I'll start playing with my buddies on the Xbox if that all works out. But I don't know though, because the new systems are coming out pretty soon. So who knows, but really, I'm just excited about that. I mean, I'm really starting to open that new chapter of my life. You know, I've got my girl, I've got my jobs now, more than one, and it's just exciting. It's just exciting what's going to happen. But this last minute of the video, I just really wanted to dedicate to all of you. I wanted to ask you guys some questions. What have you been up to? Is there anything new? Some of you send me messages and we talk, and we have our private discussions and all that, and I'd love messages from some of you that I talk to. Mike, if you're listening to this, I'd love a message from you. I wonder what you're up to, because we haven't spoken in about a good month or so. And there's a few other of you, and I'm sorry, just my mind is just everywhere right now. If I don't remember you, again, just forgive me on that one. But it's just, I don't know, things are just going good. I'm really enjoying how life is going right now. It's just going good. There's tough times and there's good times, and we all go through them. We all deal with them. But at the same time, if you can just get past those things, life's beautiful, and you got to look at it that way. And this is a long ass video, I just realized that, but I don't really care. I've never been one to make shorter videos. That's just not how I roll. It's not my style. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'll have another one up soon. Hopefully it's a different game. Peace.